Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Tantra and Tarot with Kelly. Today we are going to be doing love readings for February 2022. I'm going to be using the Art of Life Tarot as well as the Romance Angels deck. So if you're curious what's in store for love for you for February 2022, we're going to do this 3-card love reading for each sign. You may watch for your sun, rising, moon, or Venus. And yes, this reading is for February 2022. So I would also like to wish a happy birthday to all Aquarians. So today we are going to be starting with Aquarius. Please use the timestamps below though if you would like to jump ahead to your sign. So let's see here. I'm going to shuffle these cards up a bit. And let's talk just briefly about what's going on this month. We have Venus and Mars coming into a conjunction, and so that's going to be very powerful for all the divine partnerships out there, as well as bringing harmony into your love life. It could, however, bring up some minor quarrels and things as Venus and Mars represent the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and Mars can be a bit fiery, and of course Venus wants harmony, so we'll see how those energies work together for everyone this month. All right, so starting with Aquarius, that's going to do one romance angel, and then we're going to do a 3-card pull from this Art of Life Tarot. Ooh, wants to be this one, so we're going to start there. 1, we're going to do 3. We have a new moon that's going to be on February 1. And then we also have a full moon in Leo that will be later this month. So let's see what kind of energies those will be bringing in as well. All right, one more card for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have for you this month? All right, our romance angel we have is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. The main energy I have for you is the King of Swords. Then I have the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Ooh, it's a little bright. And let's pick one more. And the Page of Pentacles. So what does this mean in love for Aquarius? Well, the King of Swords here says, great virtue is the real courage to face facts and live beyond them. So the King of Swords is a Aquarius energy. So you could very well be in your energy in love this month. However, the King of Swords is going to be a little bit critical in love. So you may be having to watch your tongue around your partner if you feel like you have some words to say that make sure you say them kindly so they are heard well. Very soon. So there may be some waiting still. We've got Venus that's going to be moving direct here on February 3rd. And so you may have been waiting for some personal answers for yourself. And your ruling planet also just went direct. So there could have been some surprises come up. But I'm seeing here the 8 of Swords. It says you can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Well, so being stuck in your head, there's 2 swords cards here. There could be a lot of thoughts that around love that are keeping you or making you feel trapped. So if you feel a bit trapped, there are things you can say no to that says when the music changes, so should the dance. So if it doesn't feel good to you, then just change your energy up, get out of your head, be decisive, and use your sword if necessary to cut off anything that isn't working for you right now. There could be some small offers coming in with the Page of Pentacles. That's it says first step to a philosophy is incredulity. So you're going to be, making sure that everything is believable right now and that what it is that you want seems logical and it feels good to you, but it may not be ready quite yet. So be patient and don't get stuck in your head and make sure that if there's just something that doesn't feel right, just move on to the next step. All right, Aquarius. Let's move on to Pisces. So Pisces, you have Jupiter in your sign right now so that we can bringing some good luck for you in love. You also have Neptune in your sign, so things may be feeling a little dreamy, or you could be feeling extra romantic this month. All right, so I'm going to cut the deck here. And then we're going to do a main energy, past, present, and future. And then we will draw one of the romance angels as well. So hoping that all of the Pisces are enjoying this dreamy, expansive energy that will be going on in your sign for about 5 months. Could be bringing a lot of new opportunities in love, as well as just maybe some new desires coming in. Okay, what do we have for your romance angel here? We have romantic feelings. That sounds about right. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Ooh, your main energy is also the Eight of Swords. Perhaps that Mercury retrograde did a number on your brain. We've got Page of Pentacles in the past position, Queen of Pentacles in the present position, and the Ten of Swords. So those are a little heavy. This Ten of Swords says those things that hurt and struck. So in this new fresh start that you're getting with Jupiter, it may feel like you are just done with the past, maybe no more of what this negative mindset. This guy looks sad. No more sadness this month. We're going to be getting out of our heads. Eight of Swords. You can never cross the ocean until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. So getting out of that fear-based thinking as it relates to relationships, especially your love relationships, romantic feelings, staying in that heart-centered energy, even if you may be a little bit in your head, remember that there's going to be opportunity coming in with the Page of Pentacles. And we have this Queen of Pentacles here. She says, riches are not from abundance of worldly goods, but from a contented mind. So stay content with what it is that you have. You've worked really hard to have this, this pride in your physical belongings and yourself and your beauty. Could be feeling very radiant this month, getting compliments on just your self-esteem, and that may be bringing you a little extra money. But if you're not feeling something, I would walk away from anything that does not feel like it's new and fresh for you. If it feels old and it makes you feel upset or stuck in your head, just realize that a lot of times things are only as real as your mind makes them. So if you feel like there's been some troubles, just slip into that beautiful, luxurious feel and enjoy any of the romantic feelings that may be coming your way this month. And just know that any of the negative mental energy should be passing here soon, as you do have some very positive energies in your sign. So I feel like it will be just a short period of time before things start sailing smoothly again. Ooh, we've got this boat here. So should be smooth sailing soon, but it could be a little challenging here over the next few weeks. So I'm going to put those back in, and we are going to move on to love reading for Aries. So Aries, you've had traveling Chiron in your sign for quite some time. It is still, let's see here, only at about 9 degrees. So going to have a few more years of that. But regardless of getting through any past pain with Chiron helping you out, there is going to be a fiery new energy coming up here for you soon. But with the sun kind of in that 11th and 12th house position for you, it may feel like could be bringing back some old friends, could be working with your more spiritual side. So if those feel like the connections that are meaningful to you right now, just go with that. We're going to do past, present, future, and main energy. And let's grab one of these romance angels cards as well. So I'm hoping that when your season comes up, there'll be some fiery new starts, but sometimes the end of the cycle can feel a little slow. So if your energy's been low, just allow yourself some extra rest time. Okay, so the romance angel I have for you is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Main energy I have is the Seven of Pentacles. Past energy, I have the Eight of Wands, present energy, Five of Wands, and future energy, Nine of Wands. So if things have felt a little bit like a battle in your relationship, just be patient. Seven of Pentacles says it's an investment. It's going to take time for it to come to fruition. It says with time and patience, the mulberry leaf becomes a silk gown. So don't hang on too tight. I would watch for some control issues as well if you feel like you want to grasp onto what's happening and maybe control how your partner is working with you. I would let go right now. There's been a lot of communication come through. Things have been possibly moving fairly quickly for you. And if you are in an argumentative mood or in a competitive mood, it says in stress, be bold and times and valiant at times. So you may have to stand your ground in relationships and say, what is and isn't working for you at this time. The addictions affecting your romantic life could mean maybe you're indulging a little too much and perhaps some drinking or some other activities that could be pulling you away from connecting on a heart-based level. But you could have some positive sexual energy because we do have all of these wands here, which is very fiery. And so if you feel like maybe a little jealousy is coming in or some other emotions that are riding high, I would just work through them without getting too argumentative with your partner. And perhaps if your partner is the one with the codependent issues, I would allow them some space and give yourself some space as well to work through any of those fiery emotions. So it's more of an investment time for you right now. So anything that you are putting your energy into, I'm sure will turn around here soon into something very beneficial, even if it does feel like it may be somewhat of a battle right now. So, all right, good stuff for Aries. We are moving on to Taurus. Taurus, you are ruled by Venus. So with Venus-Mars conjunction coming up, could be some interesting new connections coming in for you. And since Venus has been retrograde for a while, it may feel good as she starts to move forward so that there's this review cycle that maybe your heart has been in is going to be passing here soon, and things will be moving forward in a direction. Hopefully that has given you a little bit more enlightenment on your situation. So let's see here. We're going to cut the deck. Do a main energy, a past, a present, and a future in love for Taurus for February. Also, it wanted to be that one, just jumped right out. Your love energy for this month is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Our main energy, wow, this one's just very popular this month. The Page of Pentacles is your main energy. Past energy, Two of Wands, central energy, Ten of Swords, and the future energy is the Sun. So this is one of the most positive cards in the whole deck. The Sun, it can bring enlightenment. It can show you your shadow elements. It may feel like when the sun shines so bright, we do see the darkness and how it has been moving through us to feel like it's ready to be purged. The Ten of Swords is a renewal. It can be a purging. It can be something that you just are not going back to any longer. So when you do have positive offers coming in, the Page of Pentacles, there'll be messages coming in, some opportunities on the physical plane, perhaps going on a fun date or doing something nice for your partner, buying them a little gift for Valentine's Day, but nothing heavy. This is going to be more of a kind of a playful, adventurous energy. And you could be making some plans. I love this card. It says the first step to getting to somewhere is deciding that you are not going to stay where you are. So making a plan to move through any of those painful energies from the past so that it doesn't hold you back and you can feel that positivity, that warmth, and that radiant light coming through. We're going to have that full moon that's going to be in full moon that's going to be in Leo. And Leo is ruled by the sun. So maybe by the middle of the month, anything that you have been that's been heavy on your heart will start to break up and start to feel like you understand why you had to go through what you went through. And now you are renewed and refreshed. And with the Uranus energy you've had, you may have felt extra jumpy. Perhaps your nervous system is a little heightened with Uranus moving through your sign. But now it's moving direct, and it's going to start making new ground soon. And so some of these excess energies may just feel like they're ready to be washed away. And I would just stay in that childlike energy as much as possible, because that's going to help you move through and forgive and release anything that didn't work for you in this past cycle. So good luck to you, Taurus, with all of that. You seem to be getting a lot of the same energies for some of these signs. So we will see if those continue to show a pattern here with everyone else. So Gemini, it's your turn. Gemini is the Lovers in tarot, and you just had the North Node wrapping up in your sign. So it may have been a lot of forward motion. Could have been a very fast moving last 18 months. And now you feel like the pressure's off a little bit. So that could be good. And maybe that gives you a bit more time for your relationships so that it's not all fast moving energy. Maybe you can slow down a little bit and appreciate what it is that you have learned and experienced over the last year and a half. All right, we're going to have a romance angel. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then our main energy, past, present, and future. Our main energy for Gemini, we have the Four of Wands. That's just lovely. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Past energy is the Star. Main energy is the Tower. And the future energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Those are really beautiful cards. The Tower, however, can mean instant change, just like a lightning strike. Like, I feel different than I did yesterday, and I'm just going to go with it. There may have been things out of your control that just shifted. It could have been a breakup, but maybe for the positive. And this Four of Wands says that now you are happier in the home. There's something really good to be celebrated. And the Tower doesn't always bring something negative. We do have the Star prior to the Tower. So it's interesting. You've gone through a healing phase in your relationships. What may have been negative or may have been overwhelming has given you hope. And that hope has led to a change that's going to make things happier in the future. The Ten of Pentacles is basically having it all. And so if you feel like that's where you're headed into having it all, just go with any of those lightning strike type intuition things that may have been going on in your mindset or in your home, and just feel like these are the changes that are supposed to be happening right now. Getting to know each other. So maybe getting to know yourself more. You've known yourself more now. It's easier to get to know others when you have yourself in check. So that North Node may have really done some positive things for you, but it's putting you into a new trajectory in your love relationships right now. But that's all to be celebrated. It shouldn't be anything that you should get down about. Even if there is a change that you were not expecting, understand and know how it's going to be working for you for the better this upcoming month. And I would be ready for some surprises, some happy surprises, and maybe some new people that are entering your life right now, some new soulmate type energy. And those relationships could be very positive, yet different, maybe different types of relationships and different experiences that you've had, since, excuse me, different than some of the past experiences that you've had. All right. That is excellent, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, you have had all sorts of activity in your 7th house with these retrogrades and some of the Pluto activity and all of that. So it could have meant some drastic changes, but those may have been going on for a while. So perhaps those changes you're finally getting used to and you're feeling like they're wrapping up. Of the transits that we have going on right now, there's no major planets in Cancer, but we do have Venus and Mars in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn, all working in your house of relationships. So let's see what we got. And we had that beautiful full moon we just had in Cancer. So you may have felt just more connected to your home lately, and that could have been very positive for your relationships. All right, cut the deck. We're going to do main energy, past, present, future. And then we're going to do a love angel here. Let's see what we get. Cut the deck. For Cancer, we have very soon. Main energy I have is the Hanged Man. It says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. That is beautiful. Past energy, Seven of Wands. Main energy, Two of Cups. And the future energy I have is Temperance. So maybe you're connecting with a Sagittarius or a Pisces right now. So with the Hanged Man, and very soon, it says to me there is going to be a little bit more waiting to come. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that decision process, the Hanged Man, may take you into Pisces season. It could be a little bit more waiting of coming up with that enlightenment and deciding what it is that you truly do want for your relationships at this time. The Two of Cups is a love relationship. I love you not for only what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. So taking time to make the realizations of how you're truly connecting with others and what you're bringing to them and how they're matching your energy, staying in that high frequency is going to create more balance. It's going to bring more harmony. And this Mars and Venus conjunction that we have coming up could be extremely positive for you if you just, have the patience to wait through a few of these things that are still working themselves out. And when all these energies start going direct, you may feel like, wow, I've really connected. I know what I want in a relationship. I'm feeling that and I'm experiencing that now. Seven of Wands says, life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. So being a bit strategic, and I'm sure you've had to be strategic to get to this point of where you're at now, and it's taken patience. A little bit more patience will go a long way, because we see that we have Temperance definitely stands for patience. So does the Hanged Man, but wait until that energy is right before making your move, and then do so slow and in a balanced way. And I think that you will really experience a lot of positivity in your relationships in a very balanced way. And that's likely what you've been striving for as this transition with Pluto and all these other planets have been working in your seventh house. So that is a lovely reading for Cancer. We are moving on to Leo. Leo, you have a big, beautiful full moon that's coming up later this month in your sign. So that could be bringing some completions or just some rounding out of things as you're feeling more about what is going to be a new start for you. You're feeling more about the changes that are coming in that you're starting to become more comfortable with. I'm going to cut the deck here, and then we're going to do main energy, past, present, future. So with all this energy in Aquarius that's going to be opposing your sign here soon. Oh, that one just wanted to jump out. In your seventh house coming up, it could be, really positive for you. We have romantic feelings here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Main energy I have is the Eight of Cups. Past energy I have is death. Present energy I have is the Nine of Cups. And the future energy I have is the Hierophant. That's lovely. The Eight of Cups here says, in each loss, there is a gain, as in every gain, there is a loss. And with each ending comes a new beginning. So with that ending that we're going to have here with the full moon, what has been built up as something that you've been working on may feel like it's time to move on. So if you're moving on to something that's more fulfilling, we've got the 8 and the 9. The difference between the 8 and the 9 is the love that you have for yourself. So you're moving on from something that maybe wasn't as fulfilling and going alone into a new, fresh energy. Look at her. She's just riding that lovely horse across the land there and feeling like you're ready to make that wish, to have that dream, to make a commitment to something, perhaps looking at getting engaged or being in a committed relationship, although you've been through a major change. This death card says, death twitches in my ear. Live, he says, I'm coming. So what has died in the past has given you this rejuvenation. You've walked away from things that were not fulfilling for you. You've gone through a transformation. You've had, excuse me, Saturn working in your 7th house. And so that's probably taught you quite a bit about relationships and where your heart is at this point. We've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. These are real feelings worth exploring. So go out, do that exploration, do that soul searching that you need for yourself to find what it is that truly makes you happy, that really is going to be the wish. So this month is really going to be telling for you. It's going to show you a lot about what it is that you want to commit to. Rules aren't necessarily sacred, principles are. So the principles that you put into your relationships are going to be very important to you. Saturn's probably teaching you quite a bit about what it is that you have to work hard at in order to make these things be a dream come true for you. So continue to put in that effort, walk away from what it is that isn't pleasing you right now, and stay in that real feeling that you know. And even if it is that you have to leave something that wasn't as fulfilling to gain that positivity, just go for it. The universe is going to support you, and the Hierophant says that those commitments are going to what is going to make your dreams come true. So commit to all of those good relationships and to see what happens and see what God has in store for you. Lovely for Leo. All right, next up we have Virgo. Virgo, you have Jupiter moving into your 7th house right now. So that could be some big luck and love. You also have Neptune in your 7th house. So maybe some fantasy, dreamy romance is looking good right now. We're going to cut the deck. Take a main energy, past, present, and a future. And then we'll shuffle here. So let's see here. You're always so good at serving your partners and doing all these lovely things for them. And so hopefully you get some positive energy coming back to you, some people doing some nice things for you. Our main energy we have is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The main energy we have for your reading is your energy. It's the Hermit card. It says, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. So you'll be in your element this month. Past energy, King of Swords. Main energy, Ace of Wands. Future energy, Ace of Pentacles. Double aces there. New starts all around. We've got passion coming in. This passion is going to come from looking within. It may feel like this is a month where you're learning more about yourself. The King of Swords says you've been highly logical. You've cut out the things that didn't work for you. You've stood your ground to say and communicate what it is that is the truth for you. And so that truth and looking within for the answers means that you're going to be finding passion. You're going to be finding that new spark that says, I am ready for the opportunity when it comes in. There's going to be new opportunity, maybe some excitement for your sex life. That Ace of Wands can lend to that energy as well. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So you may have learned quite a bit about this, about your heart chakra through the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde. Your ruling planet was in retrograde and is about to start moving direct here soon. So what it is that you found in your soul's answers. You've probably had to forgive some things about yourself, forgive some things about some past relationships. And those are giving you this fresh start. And that's awesome. Whatever you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. So just allow those gifts from the universe, just drop into your hand right now and be like, I'm going to go for it. It's all new. It's all fresh. And I am ready and healed. Wealth is the experience. Wealth is the ability to fully experience life. So could be some money coming in. That would be awesome. But also in love, it just says that there's going to be new opportunities all around. So I wish you luck with that. That sounds really nice. All right. Next up, we have Libra. So Libra, you're also ruled by Venus. And so whoop, that one wants to come out. Now that your ruling planet's going to be moving direct here, you may also feel more ready to move forward in some relationship areas where you've been contemplating. And we're going to pull a romance angel for you. All right, Libra, we got playfulness. That sounds good to me. It says, recapture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So the main energy I have for your reading, wow, this Page of Pentacles, it just wants to keep coming out. The first step to philosophy is incredulity. So that first makes me think, what kind of fun gift are you going to get your partner for Valentine's Day? Or there could be some fun gifts coming your way. Either way, it sounds like it's going to be a youthful energy, maybe flirting a lot, having some cool messages back and forth. You could be getting a little gift or getting some chocolates or doing the little date thing. Either way, it's going to be an adventurous, exciting energy, probably not anything too stressful. We have the Knight of Wands. In the past energy, we've got the Nine of Swords in the main energy, so maybe a little bit of anxiety. In our future energy, we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles says, not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. So with your ruling planet that's been in Capricorn, it could have been a little bit about what it is that you have, but now you should be feeling a lot more confident in where it is that you want to go in love right now. And there's going to be that joy of being at home with a family and feeling like you have everything and knowing that it isn't the material things that bring you wealth. It is the love that you hold in your heart. So if you've felt just a little bit in the head, maybe there's been some fears that have been coming up through this Mercury retrograde, and just allow your mind to let go. There's, 99% of the time we think the worst, and that's not typically what happens. So just have faith in allowing any of the anxiety to go, to get out of your head, to get into your heart, knowing that you have this beauty and this abundance. The past energy of the Knight of Wands is similar to that playful energy. We kind of have a flirty, fun, fast-moving energy that wants to get out there and experience life. It says the real voyage of discovery lies not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes. So maybe that means you're dating a couple people right now and you want to go have fun. I wouldn't worry too much about how anyone else is taking that, as long as you're being honest with everyone and saying, hey, this is where I'm at. Yeah, there's a few offers on the table for me right now. And if it makes me happy to entertain a couple offers, then that is your prerogative. And I would just make sure to be open and honest with everyone and stay in that playful state of mind and that youthful energy and enjoy what it is that February has in store for you. All right, great. Good one for Libra there. Next up, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, you do have that somewhat ominous south node moving into the late degrees of your sign right now. It is about at the 27 degree mark, I believe. And that could be bringing up some old stuff that you're moving through. Maybe there's some old relationship energy where you're like, wow, I've been carrying that heavy stuff for quite some time now, and I am ready to let it go. I'm ready to renew my heart energy. Let's see, we're going to cut the deck. We're going to have a main energy, a past, a present, and a future. So it could be a little work coming up as the next 18 months may feel slightly heavier than how you've felt maybe in the recent past, but it's all going to be for the better good. So let's see what the romance angel is that we have. The romance angel I have is passion. Oh, lovely. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So staying really energetic about what it is that is making you happy. And if there are things that you're ready to let go, let them go. And look at this. It's our Mr. Page of Pentacles coming back around again. The main energy, first step to philosophy is incredulity. So maybe learning some new things, maybe making a little money, but either way, it's going to be a bit of a lighter energy for you. I wouldn't say that passion in the Page of Pentacles, or any kind of a heavy energy, it sounds like it could be a passion project. The passion that you feel in your relationships may be inspiring you to do something new creatively. And then the past energy we have for you is the Empress. Only passions, great passions, can elevate the soul to great things. So once again, relating that idea of passion, the Empress feels confident because she's given birth to her pain. She's got that fullness. She's come full circle. She's confident in herself. The central energy we have is the Fool. You must live in the present, launch yourself on every wave, and find eternity in each moment. So Scorpio, it's going to be a new beginning for you. You're going to let that baggage go. That's what it's all about. This South Node transit is going to allow you to release the baggage. And you have the confidence and obviously the passion. So what's that going to mean here in the future? We have the Five of Cups. Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. So if there's some memories coming up that you're releasing, focus on what it is that you still have and not about what it is that you lost. And what you've learned in any situation is going to bring you that spark that maybe you've been missing for a while. You've been waiting for it. You've been working on yourself. You've been building this just beautiful life, and you deserve this fresh start. There's going to be opportunities coming in, but don't allow those to bring you down or make you sad about what it is that you're saying goodbye to, because it's all for the higher good. All right. Love it. Okay. So next up, we've got Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, things hopefully are feeling lighter for you now. I know the energy has already started to shift. We have a couple cards that have just popped right out. So we're going to go ahead and start using those. We have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I'll take that as the main and past energy. And we'll get two more cards here for Sagittarius. Oh, there they are. It just popped right out. The Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups. Beautiful. So the Two of Wands, I love this card in this deck. We've got some people trying to get into a vehicle here. And it says, the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. So you've made your plans. You're making your plans for the future. You're taking that globe into your hand and you're saying, where am I going to go now? Where I've been isn't where I'm staying. So it's going to be positive. It's going to be a journey that you're creating for yourself based on, gosh, I feel like it just needs to be the bottom. I tried to cut the deck and it didn't want to cut. So it's this bottom card. We've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Past energy, we've got the Knight of Cups. Could be some loving energy coming in, some nice phone calls, some feelings of a cup being delivered to your doorstep, a nice emotional, positive offering. It says here, there's nothing half so sweet in life as love's young dream. So feeling romantic and feeling like you're making some plans means that, yeah, maybe you're having to be a little bit logical and say, okay, I've cut out what I didn't want anymore. The Queen of Swords, she's learned through her pain. She knows what she doesn't like. She has that intuition. She's got that sharpness of mind. And she says, this is the way it's going to be. And whether or not, sometimes people think this is a little bit of the bitch energy. And if you have to be that way, then just do what you need to do. But be kind with your words. And the Six of Cups in the future says, God gave us memories so that we might have roses in December. So maybe some romantic people coming back, some old lovers or some soulmate energy. I think this looks very beautiful. Engagement says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like all of this is just beautiful. And there may be a little bit of patience involved as you're planning for the future. Perhaps this higher level of commitment is going to come later in the month, but I think it's going to be with somebody that you already know, Six of Cups. And I would just enjoy every minute of this, and don't get too stuck in your head, but realize that what it is that you've learned in the past, the reasons that you are where you are going to be just what's moving you forward. And there won't be anything to worry about, just stuff to look forward to. And I would stay in that romantic heart space and know that yeah, there's going to be plans coming in, and that's going to be with somebody that really is somebody that you remember as being a lovely person for you. So you shall see who that is. All right. Awesome. So last but not least, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you have Venus and Mars that are in your sign right now. So could be a lot of relationship energies that's just naturally coming up. You have Pluto that is going to be continuing there for a couple more years, but it's wrapping up at the end. So I'm sure you've learned quite a bit about love. And let's see what we have for you. I'm going to shuffle just one more time, cut the deck. All right, Capricorn, we're going to do a main energy. We've got the Two of Pentacles, past, present, future. A main energy, Two of Pentacles says, happiness is not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of the creative effort. I think that's beautiful for Capricorn. Likely learned that even though, you rule a lot of that material world and work life and money and all of those things, that isn't what makes you happy. It is connecting with your heart. It's being with your family and being with your lover and feeling like that is secure. So the energy we have here, unfortunately, is it says deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So if you've been juggling between what may be the truth and what's not the truth, I would open up your mind to knowing that that truth will likely be coming forward here very soon. The past energy you have is the Six of Cups. God gave us memories so that we might have roses in December. Connecting with your inner child and with your soulmate relationships may have put you in a position where you are trying to make a decision right now. Whatever decision you're trying to make, we also have Two of Wands. Just know that you aren't going to be staying where you're at now. You're going to be moving forward into a new plan for yourself, which may take some additional work. We have Eight of Pentacles in the future. So if you're having a hard time trusting right now, the key is to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, to see what it is that's coming forward as the truth. And if you're juggling between a few decisions, I would take some time to meditate on where it is that you're going to be going next, what it is that's coming up, what you want to put your effort and energy to work on. It says, until you try, you don't know what you can do. So maybe there will be some new things that you're learning here about relationships and about your love. Situations right now could be a little challenging, and it could bring up the idea of trusting someone else. And if someone wasn't being honest with you and you're juggling about whether or not to keep him in your life, I would meditate a bit about on how much energy you have to work on what it is that you may not be I guess, like if you've been disappointed and you've been working on something for a while and it's not been coming through and you haven't gotten the answers, that maybe it's time to drop it and go a different direction. There could be some new doorways that are opening up for you, and you may say goodbye to somebody that you've known for a while, but the memories that you've shared, I think hopefully will give you the positivity to move forward and to work on something new, even if it is the same relationship, and saying, okay, we're going to be honest with each other. There may have been some things that we weren't being forthright about, and to be forthright and say, we're going to work on it. Now we're going to really work on it. And hopefully that will bring you some new peace and joy here in February. I would like to thank everyone for joining me today as we did a few quick readings for all the signs for love for February 2022. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below, and I will continue to be bringing you fun and new readings and great stuff ahead on Tantra and Tarot with Kelly. Thanks so much for being with me today, and have a lovely February. Please subscribe to my channel for more Tantra and Tarot.